Edward James Sculpture Garden, Las Posas, an amazing place but incomprehensible for some.
Las Posas, known by many as Edward James Sculpture Garden in a space with fantasy architecture that showcases 36 works inspired by cultivation or orchid, the vegetation of the Huasteca Potosina and architecture elements of the surrealist movement. This magnificent place, known as in Potosi tropical forest of the new line named Magical Town Chilitla.
Edward James was Wendley, English poet and artist who arrived in Mexico in the summer of 1945 with the idea to design and build an extraordinary sculpture garden to express surrealism movements of which he was a devoted promoter. Our characters ask about some exotic flowers, orchids, to which the people replied that they could find them in Chilitla, a small town nestled in the Sierra Madre Oriental. Upon arriving at the place, he was captivated by the splendor of the landscape. He liked it that the access was not easy and there were only a few people. He said that if it was possible, he would with the entire town. Although in reality, he only get to own 37 hectares of the tropical jungle waters. The surrealisms.
Surrealism is a dictation of your thought without the regulatory intervention of reason and oblivious to any aesthetic or moral concern.
In this place, you will be able to appreciate the beginnings of your architecture, a trend in which construction is integrated into nature, favoring rounded shapes over sharp ones, without neglecting the connection with the earth and the flow of possibilities energies.
What famous sculptors done the surrealist garden house?
Some of the most famous sculptures in the space are La Escalera al Cielo, El Portón de San Pablo, Las Orquídeas de Concreto o Las Manos del Gigante, which, although merely decorative, have become into an art icon.
Tips for travelers.
Make sure to bring light clothing, clothes and comfortable shoes, and a good mosquito repellent. In the area, the climate is humid. You will sweat all the time, especially in the spring months. The best season to go is in June, when orchids bloom.
The garden the sea has steep slopes and narrow pathways, so access for wheelchairs, strollers, and people with reduced mobility is not recommended. Entry with food or drinks is not allowed, with the exception of bottled water. In winter seasons there usually rain. Prepare yourself with a raincoat.
Cost.
Costs of access are adults 17 pesos, children from 6 to 12 years old, and adults over 65 years old 35 pesos. At the box office, you can buy garden maps or request a guide that's open from 1 to 10 people. The cost of the guide is 250 pesos in Spanish, 300 pesos in English.
For your consideration,
it is open from Monday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It has a restaurant service. The days with fewer visitors are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and the months with fewer public are January, February, September, and October. The average temperature in Chilitla is 22 degrees Celsius with a maximum of 38 and a minimum of 4, depending on the time of the year.
How to get to the place.
Address: Camino Paseo Las Posas, sin número, Barrio La Conchita, 79902, Chilita, San Luis Potosí. The easiest way to get this place is by car along the Querétaro-San Luis Potosí highway. Visitors must follow the established rules and exercise caution.